Morning, children. How are you? This is your RK Physics of 12th. We are going to start with current electricity, cells in the combination of series and parallel. Series combination of cells and parallel combination of cells. This is your first part under video session. Your current electricity part 1 of 12th physics. So, as earlier we discussed Ohm's law, series connection of resistors and parallel connection of resistors. Now we are extending with the effect of series connection of cells and parallel connection of cells. The topic is your current electricity. Series combination of cells. In fact, in circuits, we can connect the cells in series as well as parallel, and also in a combination that we call it a mixed combination, in which we find cells connected both in series and parallel. Right now, we are going to discuss with series combination of cells. If we connect a cell, negative terminal of a cell is connected to the positive terminal of the. When we connect two cells such a way that negative terminal of a cell is connected to the positive terminal of the other, this way of connecting the cells we call it as series combination of cells. Let us consider point A here, point C here, B here. So potential difference here, electromotive force of first cell is E1 and its internal resistance is R1. The second cell with potential electromotive force E2 and internal resistance R2. So as here two cells connected in series, there is nothing but negative of the first cell is connected to the positive of the next. So now we know that EMF of first one is E1, EMF of the next cell is E2, and R1, R2 are the internal resistance of the cells respectively. So potential difference between A and B, VAB is equal to VA minus VB. Similarly, potential difference between B and C is VB minus VC. So this is E minus IR1. Here it is E1 minus IR1. Here it is E2 minus IR2. As we know, the V equal to E minus IR as a standard relation, where V is terminal potential difference, EMF, current passing through, and R as internal resistance. So here between A and B there is one cell. So that is what here potential difference. Now if we consider, we want to calculate VAC, which is nothing but VA minus VC. So VA minus VC, we can write it like VA minus VB plus VB minus VC. I have added minus VB and plus VB. Now VA minus VB is E1 minus IR1. E2 minus IR2 is VBC. So this is VBC. So this is E1 minus IR1 plus E2 minus IR2. In other words, this can be written as E1 plus E2 minus of IR1 plus IR2. This is equal to E1 plus E2 minus I common here, minus I common here. So it is R1 plus R2. This is VAC. That is total potential difference between the terms between A and C. This equal to, in the form of this, we can write it as this EQ, equivalent potential difference, minus I R EQ is equal to E1 plus E2 minus I of R1 plus R2. From this we can understand that EQ is E1 plus E2. Means if these two cells series combination causes a net EMF is equal to E1 plus E2. And due to R1, R2, two internal resistances when the cells are connected in series causes a net internal resistance of R1, R2. That means EEQ is E1 plus E2, REQ is equal to R1 plus R2. As we have considered two cells connected in series, we come across EQ equal to E1 plus E2 and REQ equal to R1 plus R2. So if there are three, you will get E1 plus E2 plus E3, R1 plus R2 plus R3 as RQ. Let us consider some n cells are connected in series. Then the effective EMF of the combination. What is the combination? N cells, each of E1 plus E2 and so on En. Similarly, REQ means internal resistance of all the combination of the cells causes R1 plus R2 plus and so on Rn. That means you want to replace these two cells with one more cell. That cell should have an EMF E1 plus E2 and internal resistance R1 plus R2. If there are n cells having each cell its EMF as E1, E2 and all equal to E, means n cells each of EMF E, each of EMF internal resistance R. What? Now the question is, if at all there are n cells connected in series, each of the cells having its EMF E and its internal resistance R, then how come the combination will have an EMF E plus E plus E plus and so on E times, and net resistance will be R plus and so on n times. So for n cells in series combination will have total internal resistance as NR and total EMF E plus and so on n times. So it is NE. So if at all, a little extension, if happen that it is connected for an external resistance R, the total resistance will be NR plus R, and net EMF will be NU only. That case, what will be the current? I equal to NE by NR plus capital R. Okay, this is about a series combination of cells. Under current electricity, first video, we have discussed about series combination of cells. In the series combination of cells, the net effective internal resistance for N cells with each as R internal resistance will have NR. Then net EMF will be NE if each of the cell is having a EMF as E. And the current passing through when an external resistor R is connected will be given by NE by NR plus R. Okay, this is about a series combination of cells. Now let's look at what will be the parallel combination of cells. Now with the parallel combination of cells, here E1 and its internal resistance R1, internal resistance R2. Here from C, a current I, take two different paths, I1 and I2. And then again through at the junction B1, it comes out. You know, as per electrical junction, the total current coming to a junction is equal to the total current going out of the circuit. So, before we start, we clearly here understand I equal to I1 plus I2. Is that clear? I1, I2 coming, I2 going out. Or I getting split into two parts, I1, I2. And we know a basic relation V equal to E minus IR. From this, I equal to E minus V by R. We transposed it. This is that side and then R. So I equal to E minus V by R is the relation. As the potential difference between the 2 points AC and the potential difference between B1 B2 assumed to be V, and I1 becomes equal to E1 minus V by R1 plus E2 minus V by R2. Here V is the potential difference, terminal potential difference for both the cells, which is assumed to be same. E1 EMF and R1 internal resistance. So here E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Is that clear? We have split. Here we get 2 fractions, here we get 2 fractions, the total 4 fractions. So here E1 by R1, here E2 by R2 together. Let us keep brackets. And then minus V by R1, minus V by R2. V common. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. And same we do it for I. This is also I, no? So this is equivalent. So this can be written as E equivalent minus V by R. In other words, equivalent by R equivalent minus V by R equivalent. Is that clear? Here, for this I, we know I is E minus V by R. So this I is net current, the effect of these two cells combination. Then that is E equivalent minus V by R equivalent. I wrote like a split, two parts. So this part E equivalent by R equivalent is equal to the E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2, the first part, and then minus V. So 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Here we have. So when we compare E equivalent by R equivalent is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. Then 1 by R equivalent is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So from this we got what is net internal resistance in the parallel combination of cells. Suppose there are 3, then 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. And this E equivalent by R equivalent, what does it gives? This is the current. So still we can further simplify, that is E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 R2. Like this also we can write. So EEQ by REQ is E1 R2 plus E2 R1 R2. 1 by REQ equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is what the effect of parallel combination of cells when we connect two cells in the parallel combination. The I flows split into I1 I2, then two cells with terminal potential difference V and internal resistance R1 R2 and EMF E1 E2 are connected in parallel. The total current is given by I1 equal to I equal to I1 plus I2. I1 is E1 minus V by R1 for the cell 1. I2 is E2 minus V by R2 for the cell 2. Then depending upon these two are recombined. So E1 by R1, E2 by R2 together minus V of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Now this I, using this formula, when we write it, it is EQ by REQ minus V by REQ. This is 1 by RQ. By comparison, after comparing EQ by REQ, we get E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. This is E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 R2. And then 1 by REQ equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. These are the two results we come across when we discuss about parallel combination of cells. We'll be discussing next applications of Kirchhoff laws in our coming video session. And you need to practice these derivations you have in your textbook, and then also there are some questions given to you based on this. Those you need to answer. Okay, thank you.